team like Kyrie and KD, or the Lake Show with King James and AD. Wish I could match him up with the bad boys from the 80s, but no black and white, I need that in HD. HenDawgz.
Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy HenDawgz, and we back to it. You know how we do it. This is what happened when players trash talk Kobe Bryant. I just reacted to this same type of video. This is what happened when players trash talk, but it was Michael Jordan. And a LeBron James video came up after. Like, that was a suggestion on what to do next. And I was like, I love LeBron, like Ohio to LA, but ain't no way I'm about to just skip over Kobe's, man. I gotta do Kobe's before I do LeBron. So here we are. I hope y'all enjoy this video. This is gonna be a really good one. So go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We're on the way to 10K. So you right there, you that's about to watch this video with me, I need you to subscribe to the channel. I really would appreciate it. Go ahead and like this video if you like it, because I know you're gonna like it. And go ahead and write something in the comments. Let me know how y'all feel about Kobe Bryant. Where does Kobe Bryant rank all time? This is my GOAT. I say this in all my Kobe videos. Michael Jordan is the GOAT, but Kobe is my GOAT. That's something I'm gonna always say. I'm gonna make sure y'all remember that. So if you've been watching all my videos, I know you're probably tired of hearing me saying that, but it's always gonna be somebody watching my video for the first time. So I gotta let them know. I gotta bring them in on what's going on this channel. So let's get into this video. I don't really want to do too much talking. We got this is what happens when players trash talk Kobe Bryant. Let's get it.
If there was ever a person that you just don't talk smack to, it was Kobe beating Bryant. Some dudes out there, however, didn't get the memo and still decided to poke the Black Mamba.
I don't know
Well,
why.
guys, here's what happens when NBA players tried to trash talk the legendary Kobe Bryant. During the Team USA camp back in 2012, the then sophomore Kyrie Irving walked up to Kobe and challenged him to one-on-one for 50 grand. Pretty crazy, right? Now, Kobe was 34 around this time, and in a typical Kobe fashion, he shut down the 20-year-old by saying,
Sounds that cold, 50 grand, I can bring you one-on-one. But I said, are you crazy?
Are you crazy?
to which Kyrie has responded,
Guard. You have to guard. You're not going to lock me up. You're not going to lock me up. It's over.
The video went viral, and if you watch the entire clip, you can see that Kyrie actually seemed confident in beating Kobe, but in actuality, here's what ran through the mind of Kyrie when he walked up and confronted the Mamba.
So let me know right now, because we not about to sit here and act like Kyrie is just like some random dude off the street. Like, he's arguably one of the best one-on-one players of all time. So who y'all think will win that one-on-one? I obviously think that Kobe will win because he's just too big, too competitive, too good. Too good. Kyrie Irving is a great guard. Like, I don't think there's nobody that's 6'3" or smaller that could beat Kyrie in a one-on-one. But Kobe gonna post him up. Kobe's, he gonna I ain't gonna say gonna lock him up, but I think Kobe has a better chance of stopping Kyrie than Kyrie does of stopping Kobe. Like, he would not be able to, he's never not gonna be able to stop Kobe 2 times in a row. Like I said, it's gonna be tough for Kobe, but I think Kobe would get that dub in a one-on-one with Kyrie. But let me know who y'all think would have won that game at. Kobe at 34. Like, Kobe, that's a little older, but Kobe was still at tip-top shape at 34. So let me know who y'all think would have won.
I walk over there and my heart's pounding, bro. I don't know why, and I'm like, I'm about to go talk with Kobe. I'm like, honestly, I'd beat you one-on-one, bro. And I practiced the line in my head, like, when I get a chance, I could beat you one-on-one. I practiced in the mirror before I got there. And I'm like, Kobe, man, like, I could beat you one-on-one. Honestly, we should get this one-on-one game.
He said he practiced
Honestly,
in the mirror.
I think you can't guard me. Team USA went on to win the gold medal in the Olympics, but the one-on-one didn't take place until the Lakers visited the Cavaliers in December of 2012.
Ooh.
But before we get to their much-anticipated matchup, let's replay what Kyrie said earlier.
Guard. You have to guard. You're not going to lock me up. You're not going to lock me up. It's over.
And now let's play what happened when they finally had their one-on-one.
Hey. Lock up. Lock up. Lock up. Give me that shit. Give me that!
I've never seen anybody clamp down Uncle Drew like that. And even though the Lakers lost that night, Kyrie learned his lesson, which is...
That shit right
this is
there,
a guy that you should never, ever talk trash to.
There's a difference between Kobe and Chris Duhon.
defensive goggle. Here comes Bryant. Open floor against Kyrie.
And one!
Bryant turns baseline and hits it.
Jae Crowder is a solid 3-and-D guy that has hopped around the league for the last few years or so, but in 2012, when he was first drafted, he made a rookie mistake when he decided to mess with the Black Mamba. Without logging in a single minute of court action yet, Kobe dropped by to say hello to Crowder. "You ready, young fella?" To which Crowder replied, "You ready, old head?"
Oh,
Kobe
shit.
took it personally,
Can't
and
call
when the
him
opening
old
buzzer
head.
sounded, the old head just started destroying whoever was in front of him.
That's the difference, man. You can't be calling them old heads. I learned that. You gotta call them OGs. If he would have said, "Are you ready, OG?" I don't think Kobe would have took it the wrong way. But calling him that old head, yeah, that's why Kobe done went off on this man.
Here comes Kobe and guys, Kobe has started the game 3 of 4 with his 6 points. Working on
So patient.
working the baseline.
So patient.
Under pressure, reverse down. Thinking too much because they got the new steam in there. They could be. You know, we talked about they have 3 different types.
Bro, that's so
While
tough.
Kobe was wreaking havoc left and right, here was Crowder's response.
Getting that 85% over a lot of.
Oh my God.
Anyway, according to Crowder's account, he recalled blocking one of Kobe's shots, and during the heat of the moment, Crowder said to Kobe, that was the second time Crowder roasted Kobe, but this time around, Kobe responded, "You sure you want to do that?" Crowder recalls the incident vividly, and he said that Kobe looked over at Vince Carter and was like, "You better get the young fella. You better get the young fella." And Vince was like, Chill out, Kobe." The rematch between the Lakers and the Mavs happened a month later, and right before tip-off, Kobe and Crowder had another brief exchange that went something like
Why
their
is Crowder
previous
messing with Kobe so much?
You ready, young fella? You ready, old head?
He said it again?
Some people just don't learn.
He said it again?
Yeah, that third quarter is going to be so huge.
Kobe only had 19 points this time, but he didn't need that many points because the Lakers blew out the Mavs badly. Now, Kobe didn't totally forget what Crowder said to him in each of the pre-games, and when the two finally locked horns, the Mamba went out for blood against the reggae-haired rookie.
Bryant though now with the dribble, keeps the handle, screened by Powell. Bryant's going to go all the way.
And one!
Crowder recalls that layup, and here's what he said when he saw Kobe going full steam on him. He had that look in his eye. He had that Mamba mentality look. It was crazy. I'll never forget that. I'm like, I don't know why I talked crap to him before the game. I should have said nothing, but he definitely showed me, yeah, I'm Kobe. On the night of December 17th, 2006, the guy known as Hibachi cooked up a 60-piece to set the Wizards' franchise scoring
I
record at
remember
Kobe's
this.
expense. During the flight back home,
Before they go into this story, I just want to say shout out to Gilbert Arenas, because this was that one time ever, Kobe, you got showed up, man. Like, it was no way to defend that. Like, he was going at Kobe. And to that day, because of that day, I always put Gilbert Arenas in that, you know, I ain't never seen nobody play like that before stature. Like, Gilbert Arenas is nice, man. Gilbert Arenas is that
feeling
dude.
good and was in full trash talk mode. His teammate, meanwhile, Caron Butler, was talking to Kobe on the phone. His other teammate, Brendan Haywood, saw and heard what happened next, and here's the story in detail. Once he scored 60, Gil got a little mouthy. We're on the team plane, and Caron Butler is talking to Kobe, and Gil starts talking trash to Kobe. He tells Kobe, "If you're the Black Mamba, then my new nickname is the Black Mongoose."
Ooh.
Kobe said, "Keep that same energy when I come to DC." I thought Kobe forgot. 2 months later, I'm not even thinking about it. I put my hand out, Kobe walked right past me. He did not shake anybody's hand. He walked up to Gil, slapped him on the butt and said, "Remember you asked for this, and make sure you guard me the way I'm going to guard you." Arenas tried to talk trash to one of the best who ever did it. Well, fast forward, 2 months later.
Hey!
Kobe never really got back into the play. This time, how about a
360?
Like,
Oh, yeah. If Kobe doing 360s in the game,
throughout
yeah.
much of this game,
he acting different.
the
There's
Mamba
something that
went
went
down
on.
to business and did exactly what he said on the phone by unleashing 39 points on 53% shooting while knocking down 2 threes and hitting 9 out of 10 from the foul line. The Lakers had their payback by defeating the Wizards 118-102, and right after the game, Haywood shared his experience about the whole Arenas Kobe thing. So, I've been a part of Gil's 60, and I saw how that 60 translated into what could have been 60 for Kobe Bryant, but he didn't have to play in the fourth quarter. That's how bad that man was that night. Kobe and Allen Iverson were two of the fiercest competitors we've ever seen in the NBA, and both were gifted in the art of trash talking. The two icons also had a long history together, as both were drafted in 1996, and along the way, they shared the basketball courts together in numerous battles.
12 years, he's got 9
The pass. Okay, Devin George. What college did Devin George go to, y'all? Let me know.
But of all the wars that they had, the one that stood out the most was during the 2001 NBA Finals.
Under a minute to go with the Sixers up 2. Iverson.
Sit down,
AI
Tyronn
dropped
Lue.
48 points in Game 1 to shock the Lakers and the rest of the world. But during that game, things between AI and Kobe flared up to a boiling point.
On offense, they turn the basketball. Look at Iverson and Kobe talking to each other right now.
Kobe was having none of AI's smack talk, and here's his reaction to that incident. With Allen, he's doing whatever he can to inspire his team and fire them up, but I really don't care. We're here, we're the world champions, and no matter how inspired your team may be, the championship has to come through the city of Los Angeles. Well, it seemed that AI's trash talk backfired on him because over the next 4 games, Kobe just exploded and went wild against the 76ers.
Raja Bell. Tough. Do y'all see why this is my GOAT? Like, this is the stuff that Michael Jordan was doing, but I wasn't there to see that. So this is my first glance. What year is this? 2001? So I'm 8 years old. So this is what I'm seeing. This is what I'm watching right here. Hey! That don't look like
After
Jordan?
only scoring 15 points in Game 1, Kobe went nuts and unleashed the Black Mamba over the next 4 games to capture his second championship. Iverson talked about his relationship with Kobe last year in an interview, and though he admitted they were not that close, AI said that he and Kobe had mad respect for each other, and that's what pushed them to be better ballers. I didn't have a personal relationship with him, but you know how killers respect killers. That's what it was. He knew who I was, and I knew who he was. He gave me that push, and I gave it to him. I wish I could have had a better relationship with him as far as how great other people said he was, and what type of cool dude he was. I want that energy around me. He was the ultimate. Regardless if you're a legit baller or not, Kobe would not give you a free pass if you decided to poke the Mamba. Just like the other hooligans who have tried and failed, the rapper Bow Wow stepped up to the plate and challenged Kobe to a one-on-one with $1,000 on the line.
Like, why?
No. Like, the world know about me playing basketball. He know one shot, I can kill him with one jump.
Well, as soon as he went up against the Mamba, Bow Wow soon realized this wasn't the set of Like Mike, and here's... During the game, Kobe just manhandled Bow Wow like an infant child. I mean, he didn't even let him score once.
Disrespectful.
And if that wasn't enough to humiliate the player wannabe, Kobe did lash out some words of his own to add insult to injury. Iman Shumpert was the 17th overall pick for the Knicks back in 2011. A year later, his top-notch defensive skills were finally put to the test against a prime Kobe Bryant at MSG.
Okay, Shump.
I guarded Kobe in the Garden. I can't remember how much he had, but I know I had multiple steals against him, to where in the game, in my head, all I'm thinking of is when I'm having this conversation with my brother after the game, how I'm going to tell him I stole a ball from Kobe, how I stripped Kobe before he was going to take a shot, and how I drove by Kobe and got a dunk. Shumpert managed to limit Kobe to just 20 points in 3 quarters as he struggled on the field shooting just 6 for 17. However, Kobe just needed 5 words to turn things back around. The 4th quarter started and Kobe said, "You had a great game." I swear I looked at the clock like, "There's 12 minutes left. What are you talking about?" What was that? You know what I'm saying? You ain't said nothing the whole game. I've been talking. I stole the ball. I'm hyped as hell. It's Kobe Bryant. He ain't said not one word to me. As the fourth began, Kobe let his game do the talking and answered Shumpert's smack talk by putting up bucket after bucket.
Bryant spins around the double team.
Here, and you get that mismatch, they gotta go to Gasol. Kobe Bryant again. That's a big thing with the Lakers now. You
Too
gotta get
good.
good shots.
And one!
Kobe answers.
Fingers on it. Bryant gets away.
Oh, I remember that.
Backcourt, out to Gasol. Then Gasol knocks it.
Oh boy,
The man
wow.
comes down. He went shot fake, threw it off the glass, caught it, threw it to the corner. I'm like, bro, what are you on? Like, bro, you've been regular all game. In the aftermath, Kobe scored 14 points in the fourth. And
That was
ended up
only
with
assist?
34 that night, along with 10 rebounds and 1 assist. Another clear indication that if you triggered the
That was
Mamba,
only assist.
well, the Mamba strikes back. Anyway, on a slightly different topic here, have you ever wondered what happens when you trash talk not the Mamba, but the chef?
Ooh.
Just like Kobe, Steph Curry is a killer on the court, and if you trash talk him, you better be prepared. Anyway, click the video, guys, and like always, I'll see you on the other side.
Ooh, that might be a good video to react to. So I just did, like I said, I just did the Michael Jordan one. I just finished Kobe. And it's a LeBron and Steph Curry video out here talking about, you know, this is what happens if you trash talk them. So Steph and LeBron coming soon. But I appreciate y'all for watching this one with me. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel if y'all haven't already. We're on the way to 10K. Go ahead and like this video if you like this video. And go ahead and write something in the comments. Let me know what your favorite Kobe Bryant moment is. I always say my favorite Kobe Bryant moment was against the Phoenix Suns in the playoffs when we got the jump ball and he grabbed it, you know, got to his spot at the elbow, bang, game winner. Like, that's probably my favorite Kobe moment, just like one play. But let me know what y'all's is. But I appreciate y'all like always. We out.